Syria's bleeding, kids are victims, women are screaming, witnessing innocence leaving for the illest of reasons. So will that smell of human flesh turn you vegan, or pay twice the P for a slice of meat with rice and peas in, like a cheese string? Look, we're peeling back layers. Shit's wild, missiles paid by the taxpayers. They taught us that Britain's great and so we stand gracious, when in truth GB just taught us gang basics and hatred. We try to reject this defective cesspit of neglected wretches, reflected in hectic infectious elections. Media strips the world whilst the government gets erections. Cause we've sinned, I need to see the pastors. Something about the West, we just trying to decease the Atlas. Syria just needs to grieve in greener pastures, but us and the US said RIP Damascus. BAFTAs and Oscars, Trump sat back in his office. The twat is obnoxious, the BBC paps are preposterous, while the lost are drinking a coffee flat in the Costas. Kids are being sent to the coffins, flat in the boxes. Grab the binoculars, peel back eyelids and irises. Don't watch for ISIS, just see lives that have died in this. Remember whose rounds they're firing, camera crews surround the fighting. Bombs thunder down like lightning, hospitals the Saudis striking. But let's not shift the blame, it's clear as crystal, clear as day. The stiffs who sniff cocaine made Syria their pistol range. I complain when I miss the train, complain that these early starts for 10s and 20s of incendiary bombs leave burning marks. Kids complain that learning's hard, Hope Hampshire or Halifax. Children out in Mosul and Massey, I died from the sarin gas, imagine that. The soldiers kill civilians like the tan and black and tans. We lost on our phones, playing Clash of Clans. Vatican City couldn't stop us falling for hell's power. If we smell shower, make noise, ring off the bell tower. It just tells our place on the planet ain't altered hardly. Our folks were nasty, Captain Cook or Sir Walter Riley. We loaded boats with cargo, slaves put up on a shelf. If a country placed embargo, trade carried on in stealth. By the time that man embarked home, if he had gone himself, honours dealt. Invaded nations in the name of commonwealth. See the sword in us, these sorcerers are sorting us. HMRC are the auditors taking all while applauding us. Gladiator in the auditorium got their swords on us. Earth's a partner but we slaughtered her like Oscar Pistorius. You storing and recording how they pinch us with their pincers, keeping us in line, blinding our eyes, grinding us in dust. Industrial mind siphon gas, poisonous tin rust, were keeping us in line so I can see what the prince does. What about Windrush? What about Grenfell? What about homeless or hopeless charge of a 10 spell? Britain's broken both his arms, someone send help. Where I'm armed with his pencil, let's jot the blueprints. Instead of copping shoes mint or shades with new tints, I'm on my rude thing. Ruthless choked Theresa May with a shoestring. If you sever the head, then one sin is replaced by two sin. Rude thing, ruthless choked Theresa May with a shoestring. If you sever the head, then one sin is replaced by two sin.